everybody, it is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and we are doing another RWBY Yes or Pass on the RWBY Airplane Collection, plus Penny and Peggy, the Skylar sisters. Anyway,
and Zwei, seemingly.
Okay, so yeah, first of all, I think that we should talk about the Penny merch first, because the Penny merch is like the shining beacon in an otherwise very questionable
I also like that they put
here.
Penny, which is a character that can fly, but was also like shot out of the sky.
That is true. I didn't think about that. I didn't know if those things were connected. But I guess you're right. Like, I guess that maybe it was kind of intentional, but yeah. So let's go through this piece by piece. This is like, I can't tell if this is a render from the show, just like flat colored, if that makes sense.
Like something
I think that may be her render, like her promotional character art thing, that they somehow made it flat, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, it's just a little pocket Penny sort of situation. The bow is really nice, though.
I feel like
I will say. Yes.
Cosplayers of Penny will love that.
I do think that Penny's bow is a little bigger, but like this is nice, like if you wanted to Penny bound for some reason. You know, if you were a Penny fan and you dyed your hair orange like I have dyed my hair Neo, and you wanted to Penny bound, you could wear that. Because her bow is pretty big in the show, but I do think it's nice. Like, I think it looks nice quality.
It's 16 centimeters, so that's like...
I don't know. We have to see it on a person. That's the only thing that I wish. I wish that they showed it.
That's a big bow.
I don't know. Like, I wish that they showed it on a human being, because, like, who knows, I guess, right? Yeah, this is just a little salutations pin. I think it's weird. The font I don't like, but otherwise, like, I mean, it's cute, but, like, the font is like a little strange. And I'm not sure.
Oh,
like,
that's just the back.
Yeah, that's just the back, and you can just, again.
Why are you putting on the back of your jeans?
Penny back. Yes, exactly.
Like you're
where people put all their pins.
Like you're doing hanky code at a gay bar.
Oh my god.
Like, you know, if you're into some freaky shit when you have RWBY merch hanging out the left side.
Oh dear. And so yeah, this is the Penny shirt, which is the standout. Like, this is definitely the best. This is new art, as far as I'm aware. I don't think that this is from the manga. I think that this is
a big
brand
black
new.
Sweater, just in time for summer.
Well, yes.
I say that if I'm not covered head to toe in black.
But, like, you're in a tank top. I mean, whatever. You can wear it any time of year. It is weird, though, how they, like, this came out during the summer. Like, the RWBY ice cream popsicle collection. And it came out with, like, a Yang tank top where she was a popsicle and melting. And she was angry because she was melting. It was pretty funny. But, yeah, it's funny how they don't give a fuck. I think, here's my crack theory for this. I think this was supposed to release in the week that they referenced Penny the first time. Penny's sword. But for some reason it got delayed, because that was something that they said in the post that Jeff Yetter posted when RWBY Volume 9 came out. He was like, yes, there will be merch, but it won't be like right away. It'll be a while. So here's what I'm thinking. I feel like that they made merch, and then for some reason something happened and they couldn't release it in time. Not in Volume 8. I'm saying like Volume 9, anytime. Or that reference when like Neo brought up Penny in the manor, like that time, it was supposed to come out. So,
it is strange that Penny I know she's a popular character. I mean, I love her. I'm happy to have more Penny stuff, but it is weird that we get the Penny drop after the completion of the season where she's dead.
That's my suspicion, is that this was supposed to be like, hey, if you miss Penny, Paul, and Dina, look what's in the Rooster Teeth store right now. But, like, shit just happened, because it sounds like that, like, they had merch planned for the volume and something happened to it. Like, that's what I read in between the lines in terms of that community post. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what it seemed like. Anyway, let's talk about the airplane stuff, because this is, like, the worst offender, I think, in terms of, like, what I don't like. I will say that Penny shirt is very expensive. It's almost like you could get the suitcase or you could get the Penny shirt. I know that there's a bit of money between them. Like, my math isn't entirely correct, but, like, you know what I'm saying, Hunter? Like, really, you could get the whole, like, 18-inch
by the time you pay for, like, getting it into Canada, you'd already be paying the amount of money for the suitcase.
I do think that they'll probably have some of this at RTX, so if we do want the Penny stuff, we'll probably ask someone to smuggle it back for us, but I don't think that it's worth it to ship it, like, to Canada as of right now, is my opinion. Okay, we have to talk about all this wise stuff, okay?
Oh, baby.
I am going to be a hater, all right? I'm ready. I'm ready to be a hater, unlike all those other times
when you have nothing but peace and love for the universe. Now you're going to be a hater.
Let's go through everything individually first, like in terms of like luggage tag, neck pillow, eye mask, slippers.
Those
this
are
is an
socks.
air blanket slipper socks. Right.
Which seem like they're not really good at being either of what you want
you got me socks that were like this, Hunter. Like those fluffy socks that you got from
Yeah,
Indigo.
but they were socks. They weren't slipper socks.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Blanket, jacket with the map of Remnant on it. This pair of shorts with the map of Remnant. The
mask.
Remnant luggage
What is
tag.
that last one? That luggage strap?
It's like, to hold your bag in. So, like,
sure.
I don't know. Like, you put it around your suitcase. You know what I mean? We have some, like, Disney ones and stuff. Like,
all I saw was Ruby strap.
No.
And my soul left my body.
Your suitcase to keep it, like,
that's a thing?
in case, like, because what if the zipper broke and all your stuff fell out? I don't know. Anyway, my mom has
I don't know what's the look on this guy's face.
Oh, that's Blizzbear.
It almost kind of reads like, look at all this Ruby shit I have.
Yeah, I guess.
And he's not at all pleased?
Well, it's like,
He's like, yeah.
You're a cool person if you buy all the overpriced Ruby stuff in the Rooster Teeth store. Anyway, okay, so let's break this down.
Everyone looks annoyed, like they actually are flying on a plane, and you're just kind of annoyed and uncomfortable.
Well,
it's such a weirdly meta thing to do.
Okay. Can I be a hater now?
Yes,
do I have
you can
the
be a
permission
hater.
to be
Yes,
a
you
hater?
have.
First of all, okay, the map of Remnant now has more merch than Salem in the store. Combined with, like, the map that released as a big blanket a couple weeks ago.
Yes,
do you remember that? And a couple other things, okay? The map of the show has more merch than some of the main antagonists, okay? Has more merch than Cinderfall, than Ironwood ever got, and then Salem. I think even maybe Oscar has less merch than the map of Remnant does right now, okay? And, like, it's not even, here's the weird part, okay? Does it not look like there's a face in the void looking at you
kinda.
in these Remnant
There's,
pants?
like, two eyes.
Like, they're just creepy.
It looks like
poorly designed.
It looks like a big kind of, well, not so much in this one, but in the last one, that looks like a clown face.
Am I the only one that sees, like,
yeah, I can, like
the
two
guy
eyes.
from It inside of my pants?
I kinda see
I think
Venom.
that's concerning, but okay. Those are all ugly. If you buy those, I have literally no idea what's wrong with you.
If someone wore that and came up to you, they'd be like, why are you staring at my crotch? And then you'd be like, why is your crotch staring back at me?
This is the least Ruby merch to have ever Ruby merched.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, I can't even tell that it's, because you know what it is? It's because it's, like, black and gray, that it's, like, it's so barely visible that it's the map of Remnant. Like, I don't know if I would want this in color. I don't know what the solution is, but, like, this is just not, I don't understand. Why would you buy this? Like, if you would buy this, can you tell me why? Like, why is this $100 jacket? And, like, when it's on Barbara, I will say, the Rooster Teeth did do something. The Rooster Teeth site is a little whack with the colors for some reason, like, in terms of, like, in the
but then
photos.
Barbara looks fucking bored again. Everyone looks like they're bored waiting for the plane.
Face, but, like, this looks blue and not black. But even then, weird. It's just so strange. I don't understand why they would do this. So
why was she? Wait, go back to that photo of Barbara. She looks like she's wearing a ska choker of like a black and white checkered ska
I don't know how they
choker
style them.
And your beret.
Can I?
And she looks like someone just farted or started loudly talking.
It's how they pose
but like
them,
it's
Hunter.
something
This is
kind
about
of
the
racist.
clothes.
I don't know.
We have to focus on the clothes, Hunter. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a hater and talk about Zwei because yes, all of the Air Premium, whatever they're called, like all of the Remnant map stuff is ugly, but the Zwei stuff I think is the worst offender. I'm gonna say something so controversial but so true right now. I hate how the Rooster Teeth store utilizes Zwei as a mascot because if you look on Google, I'm gonna Google it right now and show Hunter what I found. You look at this and you look at this, okay? I know that there's like color in different places, but it's almost like they made it out of the same mold that whatever the fuck this website used. And so here's my point, right? Here's the thing. People are weird. In terms of dog people, to me, are some of the weirdest people on earth because it's not even dog people that have dogs. It's dog people that like corgis and don't have a corgi. Like, they just like corgis.
Don't you love cats and don't have a cat?
But I don't have going on in my head right now. First of all, I feel like that there's some other company that does this, but with those golden corgis, and they have just stolen the molds or something. Like, or they just have, it's a company, like a warehouse, a factory that has the same mold as the corgi air neck pillow provider, and they just put the texture over the already existent mold. Do you understand what I'm saying, Hunter? That's the first thing, okay? The second thing is, Zwei is not uniquely designed enough to be different, like to differentiate if you're just a crazy dog person or if you're a RWBY fan. Because if you go on Google and look up corgi eye mask or corgi slipper socks, you will find corgi versions of these, but I guess corgis come in gold more than they come in these colors. What I'm saying is, I posted some pictures of some merch from Disney, right, where they had like Avengers neck pillow and like Maleficent eye mask and all that stuff. And a RWBY tuber that I will not name messaged me and no, it was not. It was someone else. And they were like, Callie, you're really trying to look like a child when you go to the airport, aren't you? Because it was all Disney stuff. But like, what is more? What is more? No, what I'm asking you, what is
You're
more?
just angry because you're absolutely
What is
correct.
more childish
You feckless.
than a corgi obsession? Like, animals are the first thing that children are obsessed with because they don't know what branding is yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What?
cats, dogs, cows, like, those are the first things that kids are, like, really obsessed over. You know what I mean? Because they don't know, like, what the princesses are. Before they learn about, before they learn about, like, Spider-Man or whatever, they're just like, what's your favorite thing? And it's just a cow. And kids have, like, cow-themed everything or whatever.
Why can't I, as an adult, like Calxiyn?
I'm just saying that, somebody made the point that it would be childish to have, like, a RWBY Silver-Eyed Warrior eye mask or, like, a RWBY Maiden eye mask, because those were my ideas. So, first of all, for the eye mask, they should have done a maiden. Like, they should have done, like, a Penny Maiden eye mask, and, like, that would sort of be the vibe. Or, like, the silver eyes instead of Zwei. And then for the neck pillow, I posted some examples on Twitter of how the neck pillow can still work without being weird. Like, I understand that, like, none of the girls are pillow-shaped, but it doesn't need to be, like, we don't need to make the girls into a pillow. We can just put the girls on the pillow.
What if we have, like a very tubular kind of RWBY that you wrap around?
See, that I think would be weird. But, like, there's another way. Like, there are other ways to do this.
Are
it
there
could
like
just be
tubular
the
grim?
Like, why can't it just
like
be
the centipede grim?
Yeah,
but
or
it's like
something
around
like that.
your...
The air tag could be literally anything. Like, if you look up, like, again, Disney's kind of my only frame of reference, but, like, Spider-Man, Winnie the Pooh, the princesses, like, they all have air tags, so, like, that's a moot point, I feel, in terms of, like, oh, but how can you put a character on a luggage tag? Like, they've done it. The socks are, like, I don't even want to talk about them. I don't care. But here's the thing. The argument is that having anime characters on this stuff would be childish, and so this is a way for RWBY fans to be incognito without, like, exposing that you're an anime fan. But my question is, how is having an entire dog-themed set of merch any less childish than having anime girls on all of your stuff? You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's not really... Like, maybe it's just socially acceptable layers or whatever, but, like, if I was sitting beside someone on a flight, like you, Hunter, if you were sitting next to me on a flight and you had corgi slippers and a corgi eye mask and a corgi pillow, I'd be like, yeah, like, that's cute, but this bitch may also be crazy. Like, they may be dog or cat or whatever crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's different when someone has, like, unicorn stuff, because at least that's a fantasy creature, or like mermaid or something, but I'm just saying, like, the dog, we're getting into dog obsession.
You're just leaning
territory.
into this anti-dog propaganda.
I love dogs. However, I just don't see a place for dogs being on my RWBY merch. That is all Zwei is. They are not a RWBY dog. They are a dog. This is dog merch. I can go, if I want corgi merch, I can go buy corgi merch somewhere else. If I want RWBY merch, I can't buy RWBY merch somewhere else unless that's what Redbubble is for. So I just want to kind of, like, you know, throw it out there to the Rooster Teeth store. I don't know who wants this stuff, but I don't want stuff with Zwei on it because I am not here to buy dog merch. If I want to buy dog merch, I can go to one of those little, what do you call them? Those little stores in the mall, and they sell all this, like, stuff from Japan that is, like, as seen on TV
I feel like you could get that at like a hot topic.
Pretty much anywhere. You don't need to come to the Rooster Teeth store for this. And the reason why the Rooster Teeth store is kind of losing ground recently compared to like Redbubble and stuff is because they're not selling stuff that people want. So I ask you, why? Or should I say, Zwei? Anyway, so yeah, that's just my rant about, I know it's not that serious, but we're here to talk about the merch, so I just thought that I would bring it up. I would 100% prefer, like, I would more prefer any of those things I already said. I think a Silver-Eyed Warrior eye mask, or like a Maiden eye mask with the flames coming out, like, you could even, like, not have which Maiden it is. You could just have it come in different colors and have the eyes be closed, but the Maiden powers are coming out of the eyes. I think that's cute, right? Because it's like, oh, wow, you're sleeping, you're also powerful Maiden, right? And like the luggage tag, I would have preferred, again, all of the girls, just have something with the girls on it. I have a luggage tag that has all the princesses on it, and that's what I use when I go to RTX. I'm just saying, like, it's not...
Like an adult.
Like an adult, okay? And when Arnold and I go...
An autistic adult.
And when Arnold and I go on the Disney cruise in September, we will not be bringing the Zwei merch. It will be with one of the Disney princesses on it, unless somebody can make me a Neapolitan luggage tag on Redbubble. But yeah, that's all I'm saying, is that that's why the Rooster Teeth store is kind of losing recently. At least I feel like they're losing. It's because either I can find something that I'd prefer on Etsy, or I can go to Redbubble, and they are losing. Like, they are losing right now. There is no Neapolitan luggage tag. You know, like...
Yeah.
Like, or even any of the Maiden girls. Like, if all of this was Yang, I would be happier. That's how you know there's a problem. If all of this was just the Yang airport collection for no reason, because she drives a motorcycle, I guess, so she's on the go, like, I would
she drives a motorcycle, and motorcycles are like planes.
Yeah, I'd be more okay if somehow this was the Yang collection. Okay, I've talked a lot. Hunter, you can go ahead now. I feel like I steamrolled you a little there.
No,
I'm so sorry.
I mean, it's fine, because you apparently have very strong feelings about Disney and dogs and people who own dogs. I have a dog, by the way. I feel attacked.
I know, but you don't have... If your dad came... Imagine your dad came downstairs packed for his trip, and this was all... Like, I don't know what kind of dog Harper is, but imagine, that's okay for your, like, 60-year-old father. I bet he would do that, but that's why it's not okay.
The man wears cut-off jean shorts and tie-dye everywhere.
For us, because if your dad would wear it, that's how you know you have a problem, right? That is the measuring stick for the Rooster Teeth store. Okay? If your parents would wear this, that's how you know that you shouldn't buy it, because you should not be dressing like your 60-year-old parents.
First off, if my dad wanted to be comfortable on a plane, he wouldn't bring a pillow. He'd take an edible before he got on.
I know.
Secondly,
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really like the Zwei. I think they're trying to make, like, fetch happen with Zwei.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like they're trying to make Zwei the mascot, but...
But, like, do people like Zwei that much?
We haven't seen Zwei since Volume 2.
No,
or
Volume
5
4.
Or something. Yeah, Volume 4. He's just
actually,
not
I think
a
he was
good
in the back in
mascot for
Volume
the show.
8.
Maybe. But, like, the
He's
Grimm are
not
better, in my opinion.
No.
At least the Grimm, like, incorporate, like, what RWBY is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kingdom Hearts has the Heartless. You see a Heartless, and immediately you know that that's Kingdom Hearts shit. At least most of the time. But, like, imagine if Kingdom Hearts' mascot was, like, I don't know, like Remy from Ratatouille or something. Like, imagine. Like, that would be kind of crazy.
Oh, you're not down
like
for some Remy from Ratatouille
like,
merch?
You know what I mean? Or like the Dalmatians. Because there are the Dalmatians in Kingdom Hearts 1. Imagine if they released a Kingdom Hearts collection, and instead of the Heartless or Sora, like, flippers or anything, it was just all the Dalmatians. Like, not even an original Kingdom Hearts character, just the 101 Dalmatian merch because they happen to be in Kingdom Hearts. That's how Zwei feels to me. He's just a dog that happens to be in the show.
They're trying to make it happen, and it just doesn't totally work. The rest of everything
Yeah, what do you think about all the other weird shit?
I mean, the penny shirt's cool, or the penny long sleeve is cool. I like the bow. I feel like I still wear a mask in public.
Oh, yeah,
but I feel like increasingly people are not wearing masks in public.
Yeah, I mean, I'd wear one on a plane, though. Like, the airplane is like,
certainly.
You definitely need it still.
Like, I still wear them in public, but, like...
But
I feel like
ugly.
and it's also like that's just like a losing commodity, you know what I mean? It'd be like, I don't know, like have a RWBY plague mask to save you from the poisonous vapors.
There were some really nice when the Rooster Teeth store store was going through COVID, they used to send out these RWBY floral collection masks. And they were really pretty, and they were ruby, but they weren't explicitly ruby.
Yeah.
Like, why? Who?
This is just black with ruby on it.
I don't know. Like, are we just not men? Like, is that the problem? Is this just like
a dude thing?
Like like the cargo.
I don't know.
Like
I wear
camo cargo shorts and like, you know, like the full zip up black and gray utility jacket. Huh? Like, I don't know. Like, doesn't this kind of read as like
I
the
wear
cologne
a lot
in
of
the
black.
men's section? Like, isn't that kind of how this is designed? You know, like I got some cream from Bath and Body Works recently, and it was so funny how like the women's packaging was like women, and like you could just tell, like it was like, you know, colorful and bright, but then the men's was just like men, and like the pump wasn't even as fancy because I guess it's for men. Like, you know what I mean? It was
Men
just
don't need fancy pumps.
Like, you could tell there was a difference in even how the cream came out of the bottle. Like, the shape of the bottle was just, I don't know, like, it was manly, and it wasn't colorful. It was black, and it was green. That's how I feel like this merch. It's like, yes, the men's deodorant. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I got what you're saying. It is a little, they are kind of leaning in on the plain. Some people do, like, I wear a lot of black, not this stuff, but
this
like,
isn't
I don't know.
But this isn't like hunter
Some
core.
people are,
like,
no.
this isn't even like goth, though. It's kind of like dad. It's giving kind of suburban dad, no?
I mean, I guess, once again, my only record for that is my own suburban dad who would not wear that. But
we don't even have someone wearing the shorts. That's how ugly they are. Anyway. Oh, did we even talk about, like, the summer stuff?
I have not seen any of that stuff.
Oh, I don't think we did. So this just happened very randomly. Like, one day they just dropped this for no reason.
I have not seen any of that.
Which kind of goes with my theory that maybe, like, something suspicious happened. Like, you know what I mean? With, like, the shipping of Penny. Again, this is, like, Penny. I think that we did talk about this, Hunter, because you said it's giving, like, Russian mafia.
It looks like a, but
I don't think we
Russian
talked about it in a video. The summer shirt was nice.
Cute.
There was a different summer shirt, but it was misprinted, so they had to take it off.
Oh, look at how cute she is. She has a little cute little face.
Oh, yeah,
I like the white and the red.
That's probably why we didn't talk about it, because the other summer shirt that they had was misprinted so badly, and they were like, oops, we didn't realize that.
How badly misprinted?
Like the flower, you could see where the edges were cut off instead of it being like a transparent picture in Photoshop. Like, it was kind of bizarre. Like,
that's
how does that get past someone? I'm assuming that it did get past people and they just didn't care. And then when the public, you know, called it out, they were like, oh no, we have to change this. But I'm sure that some, like, you know, salary employee brought it up to their boss, and their boss was just like, whatever, no one will notice. And, like, you know what I mean? I don't blame the merch store at all. I know that somebody in there brought it up to someone, and they were just, like,
that's cute. I like that. It's very creepy.
But
I don't know why.
I like this, too, because it's, like, all the silver-eyed warriors, and, like, this is original art.
But I don't know why there's red stuff coming out of...
Well, it's Maria, because her eyes were cut,
I guess
right?
That's
but,
true.
I
but it looks like ground
nice.
beef is coming out of her eye holes.
Well, I think it's supposed to be blood.
Blood don't look like that.
Maybe. Well, it's stylized blood, I guess. But yeah, there was just some random stuff that came out for
the little acrylic things.
Reason.
They look cute. I like those.
Yeah, I feel like these were announced previously. But yeah, and so these were just like, again, this is just sort of a footnote in terms of, you know,
really like, especially
these were already in the store. We already talked about the I nailed it. The I not running. They didn't fix that.
I more than a name. Let's do this.
They never fixed it.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so yeah.
I like how in the Nendroid ones, when you click on, like, the little, like the Blake one next to the Weiss there, how, like, the outlines of it, the silver kind of pop against their dark color palette. That, like, kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, they're all like that, but they're just,
they're nice.
They're Nendroid branded stuff that the Rooster Teeth store is bringing in to sell, as opposed to the Zwei stuff, which is all on them. So yeah, that is it, everyone. Thank you for attending Calxiyn's rant about people who own dogs. Listen, I'm just gonna clarify
I
this.
have a dog. People scare me. I agree with you.
I don't hate dogs. I love dogs. I love
hate dog people
that have dogs, so I can come over and play with their dog. But people
who make
dogs their personality and buy especially corgis. It's mostly corgis. I never see this. Corgis and pugs are the two demographics where there's pug merch, and I kind of hate that. Not gonna lie, I think it's weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I had a pug too. They're like it rots your brain being around them.
So,
it makes you think that a pug's not drugs T-shirt or fridge magnet is a good idea.
Exactly. That's the problem. This collection is giving like
Pugs
live, laugh,
not
love, right? Like it's giving dad, but then also like suburban mom who has to like take her kid's ADHD medication just to keep it all going.
Oh my
you know what I'm
God.
saying?
That's
like,
dark. Holy shit.
I'm just saying, like it's kind of giving that like
Mom's crushing little Timmy's Ritalin and mixing it with wine.
Like it's the live, laugh, love, or like
God.
you know. I see a butt coming, then it's the corgi butt. Like, that joke only works when it's the curious cat, you know? Anyway, we'll see you later. Bye!